Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Chosen Architect, and well, today I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. Dragons. So, I hope you guys are ready. So today is going to be all about dragons, and well, right off the bat, let's talk about a few things, because this way is technically going to be changing in the next update. I am currently not on the next update, so I'll take advantage of it while I can, but after this update, I guess the best way to go about killing dragons is to just scour the lands, even though they are kind of few, far, and in between. And some of them are underground, but there's really no good way of finding them underground. But I'm going to show you, this sword is absolutely ridiculous. So let me go ahead and pop in here, drop this bad boy. Oh, did it actually spawn one? It spawned one. Yeah. Okay. I might still die. Well, notice that was that was a one shot. That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That was a one shot kill. But yeah, I need all these. I need all the dragons scales. I need the dragon scales. I don't really need a lot of the flesh or anything. I just need the scales. So yeah, I have the sword now up to 26,000 damage. Yes, and if we want to take a look at the statistics here and go over to mobs, and we go down to villagers. Yeah, I did already pass villagers. I think I already passed them. Villager. I've killed 130,000 villagers. 130,000 villagers. Yes, that is no joke. Look at that little guy. He just went poof. Wow. He didn't even drop a body. It just straight up went poof to that amount of damage. That's insane. This sword is insane. It one shots most things. If not, it's a two shot, even on like higher tier dragons. But what I wanted to mention is apparently this method is going away. You will no longer be able to capture a mob in a mob imprisonment tool. So this technically won't be a way of going about doing it. Like I said, the only way, I guess, will be to farm them manually, which will be very grindy. And I mean grind. You will have to scour for dragons. And there's no great way of finding them. Like in the last video where I showed all the dragons, that took a while to find even the amount that I did. That was definitely traveling quite a bit. I don't know if that's going to be changed. Maybe there'll be more of them, because at the moment I only have an electric dragon. I would love to have some ice dragons under my belt. So I do want to find an ice dragon. I know at the moment I do have a fire dragon, because whenever I duplicated the egg using this method, it gives you a fire dragon egg. I believe it's a red dragon fire egg. We have an electric egg. We just need an ice egg, and then we have all the 3 dragons that we need to be able to basically make all the metals from all the mods. All the mods. So I'm out looking for an ice and regular fire dragon. I don't know if this is what this actually is. Oh, no, it's a regular electric dragon. Notice I take an extreme amount of damage. Because technically, well, our armor is not the greatest in the world. It still gets the job done. We could probably upgrade today, by the way. I also wanted to know this, like, could we pick up the dead corpse of this? And that's definitely a no. That does not happen. Even though it would be kind of cool, like to be able to duplicate the dead body. How awesome would that be? So yeah, not finding a lot of ice ones. I want to find another ice one. This one was, again, a copper. Definitely a fire or electric dragon. So I'm scouring the lands again, out in search of those 2 different types, so we can potentially get a drop from it. That's the ultimate goal, is to be able to get a baby egg from at least an ice dragon, because I think we already have one from a fire dragon. Guys, I thought this was kind of funny, but do you even need to technically mine up the crude oil that we did last episode? No, you're going to find it right here. I just scooped up a bucket of crude oil, so technically if you wanted to just pump a decent amount out to get those 2 items, you could do that without even needing to make the multi-block to the pump jack to pump all the oil out of the ground. Kind of interesting that oil is just everywhere. I didn't even realize it was just crude oil laying around. Yep, another electric dragon. Just another one to put on a chopping block. Wow, we take them out so fast. It's insane. But yeah, definitely not the one I'm looking for. So this is a different kind of dragon. I just don't know if it's already dead or not. Or is it sleeping? So, oh, we got a fire dragon. Okay. I'll take this. You know what? I'll take the fire dragon. Because that gives us definitely options as far as the fire dragon goes. Just make sure that that egg actually is a fire dragon egg. That's kind of nice. So I did have to mark it because I was way down here. And then I looked through my list and I was like, that kind of looks like a circle. Like, kind of. So I was like, you know what? I should probably go back and check. Glad I did. Now, still in the hunt for an ice one. Even though at the beginning I shouldn't have killed those couple of ice ones that I found. Should have ended up capturing one of them. That would have been a lot easier. So this thing right here is pretty cool. What is this? Just like a random structure out in the middle of nowhere? Okay. Kind of neat. Ah, okay. It has the wraths. So is this a mana and artifice? It is a mana and artifice. Okay, so there's some stuffs in here. Obsidian arm. Okay. Ooh, another chest. Mana regeneration. What are these spell books? Or mysterious spells? Ooh. It like shoots lightning. This is another one. Okay. Is that like fire? What is that? I have no idea. And that's an imp. There's an imp down here apparently. Huh. Very interesting. And then these guys, these are like some, I think they're lichens? What are these? Can't even see them. Like they're dread beasts. Just destroy them. It's so awful. I can just spam click this as well and it just kills them all. Oh boy. I have finally discovered it. Finally we run into another one. Let's hope this one doesn't kill me almost immediately. I just want to capture it while it's sleeping. Oh yeah, we now have an ice dragon. So, time to take these bad boys to our base and, well, take them on, right? And spawn them until hopefully we get an egg from each one of them. That would be kind of nice. Kind of. Just sort of kind of. Now I get to summon ice dragons. Oh, that one had a little baby. It just turned into straight up bones. Just bones. By the way, bottles. I don't know if I have any... Well, I guess actually I do have them from the ice only dragon. Yeah, I need all of these hearts and stuff from all the different types. And after a little bit of grinding, there it is. The blue egg. Yes. Oh, I hope this is exactly what I'm wanting. I'm hoping it's an ice fire or ice dragon. Should be. I think the colors correspond to the actual dragon type. I'm kind of positive on that one. And so I'm pretty sure we also have a fire dragon. So I guess it's time to hatch both of these bad boys. So we're going to put cyclic to good use, making the Scepter of Infusion. This is going to allow us to freeze water. And what we need is, well, water. So 2 buckets of water should work for this. I think we have everything we need. Let's go ahead. 2 buckets of water. I'm going to make sure to set this up kind of like this. Oh, wait. I do need a place that has some solid ground underneath it. This area should work. Oh, yeah. It definitely has solid underneath it. Perfect. So, bucket of water. Let's see. Water. I do have that infinite chalice, don't I? Could just use my chalice. Yeah, the chalice is completely infinite. What am I doing? So yeah, what I need to do is to get the ice one to spawn, I just place it in the middle of the water here. And now I should be able to do this. Now that's going to freeze. I don't know if the rest of it freezes. But we're going to force it to freeze. And duplicate the egg. That apparently duplicates the egg. I don't know how that happened. Oh, the egg was fake. Okay, that's what happened. Weird. Okay, so maybe it will freeze without me needing to do that. I don't know what just happened. That was really strange. Okay, so I guess we just place it in water and it just does its thing like this, because it is rocking. So that's working. We should just leave it alone and let it hatch. Over here, we can go ahead and do the fire one. Need to make sure that I am far enough away from everything. We need netherrack. I've definitely done the dragon one before. It's good to know that that is definitely a nice one. As you can see, it's rocking. Let's go ahead and place this. Flint and steel. As we just need a little bit of fireage going on here. There we go. And we place the dragon egg inside. And it just loves the fire. It absolutely loves it. Look at it go. And we just let them do their thing. And we're about to have all of the dragons, all the 3 types. Which is super awesome. So I do need myself, while I'm waiting on those, I do need myself a sheep spawn egg. It may seem kind of weird that I need this, but, well, we do. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a seed. We're going to apply this with this and this and get ourselves a bag of GM chicken feed. And use it on a chicken. Yep. Oh boy, it's good every time. It's good every time. And then we are going to convert this mob spawner up here into, well, a sheep spawner. By the way, this is the sign from the world download. Although if you didn't get that, be sure to go ahead and grab that. The world download for Patreons. So there we go. We now have a sheep spawner right there. Should start spawning in sheep regardless of conditions. At least I hope so. Doing its thing. And we should start to see good old lamb meat building up inside of our system. That's the ultimate goal anyways. I hear them. Where's my baby dragons? Where are they at? Where are... Oh, there's one of them. Let's go ahead and grab our ice baby. There we go. All right, and we need our fire dragon. Where is our fire dragon? By the way, this one's a male. For some reason, I am being forced to the ground. I hear... Oh, it's over here. There we go. This thing right here is attacking us. Get rid of that. My goodness. Okay, so each one of our dragons are out here. Make sure they're all set to staying. And they are all my friend. So as you can see, they're all set to staying. And they kind of just hang out here. Man, I'm starting to feel a little bit like Khaleesi over here. But now that I have all 3 of my dragons, man, we are about to make them a little bit bigger. Just a tiny bit bigger. Because Ice and Fire has a way to grow them up quickly. And that is with this stuff. Bone and, well, food. Raw meat. We can use raw beef, I believe. Like, raw anything should work. So we got to get through all of our raw stuff to be able to get through our raw sheep. Because we should have some sheep that is starting to build up on us at the moment. Yep, there's the raw mutton. And we should be getting that fairly soon. Raw mutton. Perfect. There's a whole bunch of it right here. Now, each time we feed this, if we take a look at the inventory by shift right clicking, we can see the hunger is pretty low and the days, it's unnamed and all kinds of interesting stuff about it. There's no banner or anything like that. But we can see that it's stage 1. Well, when we feed that to it, well, hold on, let me undo that. When we feed that to it, it has now skipped to 1 day. Now it's on day 2. And if we keep feeding this bad boy is going to get ripped. Eventually, once it hits stage 3, you can't put it on your shoulder anymore. It's weird that it's making me... I think it's like day 30. But eventually, you can just keep feeding it. And notice its health is getting more and more as we go. And eventually, we can ride it. That's right. It is now big enough and old enough that we can actually ride it. And yeah, we're on a stage 3 dragon now and 56 days. So I'm going to go ahead and capture my dragon here. And we're going to come up with some names for these guys. And I got to feed the rest of them and get them up pretty high as well. Even though they're so adorable when they're little. My dragons are not babies anymore, as you can see. They're definitely full grown. They're stage 5 dragons now, and they are max tier. Like, they are maxed out, ready to go, ready to get armor, and ready to be used for some recipes in a Dragonforge. So my dragons are definitely stirring up some noise. Now, Fire Dragon. Let me go ahead and get some names. Draco is definitely going to be our Fire Dragon's name. And now it should show up on the namespace, the name of the actual dragon. For our Ice one, I'm going to go with Falcor. This is a male dragon, so it only makes sense, even though Falcor really isn't the kind of dragon that you would think, you know, the one from the Neverending Story. And then, I wish this dragon was actually white, because it would be perfect for the Light Fury. They are kind of like electric dragons, but I don't know. I'm just kind of going with it. Let's see. Now that we have all of this, and I love that they all have different horns. I need to get armor on all of them. That is, man. Ice and, man, what armor do we want to put on this? Like, why can't we put, like, well, we can't put fire steel on it yet. Lightning dragon, lightning steel? There's lightning dragon steel. Wow. That's pretty cool. Definitely can get diamond or silver on them. Silver would be pretty cool. There's also, yeah, that's basically it. I wish there was netherite. All right, so we can definitely throw some of this on here. All of them have a full set of silver armor now, which I think is pretty sick looking. Look at that. That is actually, we're definitely Dragon Nation now. This is pretty cool. Man, that silver looks awesome. Now we need to come up with a banner. Like a banner that suits all of these dragons. What is our banner going to look like? I think this actually looks kind of cool. It almost looks like a dragon. Like the apple, the thing that we can use, which is the Mojang logo. It kind of looks like a dragon. Like, if you hide the bottom. I'm going with that. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, don't get me wrong. But I am going to go with it. And we should be able to put the banner in a banner slot. And now we have our banner right there with the dragons. Don't need 2 of you in there. Just one. Just one. Ooh, their name even kind of hovers above them. That's super sick. Wow. So I now plan on making the Dragonforges, and for each one of these, we are going to need, I believe, 25 actual Dragonforge bricks in order to make this. So this is going to include the Dragonforge core and also the Dragonforge aperture. We need one of both of those for the actual construction. Everything else is going to be the actual Dragonforge bricks and the block of dragon bones. Like, it's not too difficult, but we do need to keep in mind that for each one, we do need these materials in order to make this. So, for example, this is going to make the Lightning Dragonforge, and we need 25 of these. Let's see, stone, and we're going to need brick. I am just lacking in that stone department. Gotta have a bunch of stone, right? Guess I didn't. Okay, now I'm getting a bunch of stone. As soon as I can catch it. There we go. Alright, stone brick. Because we're going to need a bunch of that for this to work. So, ice and fire. Now, we're going to have different variants of the actual scales. So I might have to hunt down more dragons. Especially the fire variants. I don't know if I've killed enough fire dragons in order to get enough scales. I have blocked everything up in order to obtain as many as I think I'm going to need. But like, for example, like this. So we are getting 4 apiece. Like I said, we need 25 in order to get this. So here's silver dragon scales. This is for the ice. Let's see. What are the other blocks that I have? Don't have many, do I? I have these. Which these are the ice. And it does look like you can combine them, which is good. So that, we have enough ice, for sure. Which totally makes sense, as I killed a lot of ice dragons. And I think we're going to have to farm for everything else. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have enough of the scales to definitely do the fire dragons. I now have enough. By the way, if you want to see how many dragons I've killed, yeah, the list goes on. It is a rather large list of all the dragons I've kind of slain. Have fought quite a few of them, which is kind of crazy. Okay, so Dragonforge, this aperture. We have this aperture, and I also need to make this aperture. Now, we definitely should have a heart of every kind. Like this. And like this. And then we also need these dragon blocks. Now, I'm thinking about going ahead and just setting these forges up here in this dimension. It only seems like logical to do. For some reason, it just seems like, I don't know, this would be a pretty decent place to do it. I also have this place down already, this torch. So if I just clear out some areas, we can go ahead and build these bad boys, because they're actually not too difficult to build either. So let's go ahead and get these things built. So basically it's going to be blocks like this. Very simple, right? And I might need a few more. Now that I look at it, I don't know, was 25 enough? I think it was. I'm thinking it was. Here I am questioning myself. Was it enough? So the forge is going to be like this. And then we're going to have dragon bricks here. And then, actually, I don't think I have enough dragon bricks. I think I miscounted. I totally miscounted. Let's see. Yeah, because this is all dragon bricks, I believe, that surround the whole thing. And then, oh, maybe I didn't miscount. Maybe I got it right. No, I think I'm missing one for the top, because the core goes in the center. Then we have the aperture, which is where we breathe the fire into. And then we have the bone blocks on top. And then we have 4 that need to reach like this. So I am short by 1 for all the types. So after a short battle, I now have everything we need. Okay, for all of them. And last but not least, that should be placed, and we should be able to access the Dragonforge, as you can see right there. I'm going to separate by 3 blocks. That should be plenty. Hopefully that doesn't, like we don't have any interactions with blocks are being destroyed or anything. And then basically build the same thing over there. Actually, it looks like the face is on this side for some odd reason. Wonder if changing this to... Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm pretty sure you blow into the aperture. Like, this is where the fire should go. And just like that, we have all of them done. Now, I do want to test this out. So, all the mods has this stuff right here that we need to make. Like, one of them requires this. So, all the modium and unobtainium together with a lightning dragon is going to generate this. So, we need all the modium and unobtainium. All the modium. Unobtainium. We put those together inside of a lightning core, or a lightning forge, and we use our lightning dragon, and we check our options, because we need to go into controls. Ice and fire under categories. I don't know if actually dragon. So dragon's breath is set to R by default. Let's test this out. So let's hop onto our dragon, and by default, with it standing near it, should work. Now, I believe the lightning dragons are nocturnal. Pop this out for some reason. There it goes. So yeah, with it standing next to it, you could chain it, but just with it sitting next to it, it should work. And we just let it run for a little while. And that is going to produce the ingots we need. That's pretty crazy. I mean, this is honestly going to take a little bit of time. I mean, it is working. And it is generating all the modium or the unobtainium mixture alloy. But like I said, we're going to need a lot of this stuff. So it's probably going to take a little bit of time in order to generate it. I don't know if we can just keep this area chunk loaded and it'll just work, because this mob definitely will stay active all night. So if we just load this area, where the dragon's at. It should stay running. So like if we check now, we have 10. We come back and we should have definitely more than enough. But yeah, that's definitely going to take a bit of time. I wonder, like with this running, there is no way to accelerate this, I wouldn't think, right? Yeah, there's no like acceleration point. So we definitely can't do that unless that works. Oh, that does seem like it is working. That definitely seems like it's accelerating it. Wow, actually that does sort of seem like it's working. Yeah, I'm definitely wrong. It's definitely not working. Definitely not. So yeah, it is just making a lot of noise. I bet the muffler would definitely work. So we're at 13, probably at 14 by the time we leave. I just let it do its thing. Hopefully it'll stay functioning when we go home. Like that's the ultimate test, right? Yep, just checked and it definitely works while we work on other things. So I'm sorry, Dragon, but you are now a slave to this labor, and I'm sorry. Blame the pack devs for making me do it. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Of course, if you did, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. But today I do want to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video, and that's going to go to Mark Goths. I think that's right. I think Goths is right. Thank you so much for your amazing support, guys. And also, if you're interested in becoming a Patreon yourself, you can find that link down in the description below. Guys, I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. It helps these videos go a long ways and reach a lot more people. So guys, I hope to see you in the next episode. And as always, you know how it goes. Thanks for watching.